So I'm just walking through this beautiful bit of Machair. Apologies, by the way, if I'm not saying it correctly. And it really is gorgeous. You've got the beach right behind me, we've got the hills over to the side, and it really is just a meadow right on the beach. So I'm lying here in some Machair, and it's just on the north sort of side of Mull, near Calgary. And here in amongst their sort of area here, you've got kind of a real herb density. So, you know, it's real. There's not as much grass, although there is a lot of it's Yorkshire fog and sweet vernal grass here that I can see. Also a lot of sedges. There's sand sedge, but there also appears to be glaucous sedge as well. There's so many eyebrights here. There's big dense patches of eyebrights, big dense patches of lady's bed straw, and then there's these little sort of areas of harebell. There's bird's foot trefoil, patches of wild thyme, self-heal, and there's also a lot of sort of yellow composites, probably one of the leontodons, the hawkbits, and then we've got that amazing lesser meadow rue as well. So it's a really interesting mix of species, and obviously when you can see where some rabbits have been excavating, it's bringing up all the sand, so it's directly just near the beach there, and all that sand is obviously blown over onto here, and it's that fine mix. There are some sort of patches of knapweed and things that, so from afar it might look just traditional sort of meadow composition, but it's when you look a bit closer and you see that sandy mix with some sort of pearlworts and things like that in there as well, it really tells you that you've got something different. So you can see here you've got that really nice fine mix of sand and grassland species here. We've got some of our regular common species like your bird's foot trefoils and your lady's bed straw, as well as things like sand sedge, and we've got some common stalkspill here, the little purple flowers, and we've also got lots and lots of eyebright and some pearlworts. Here's some of the eyebrights, large clumps of that in places. Interestingly, we've already got some appearances of some grassland fungi appearing as well. This is end of July. This is a blackening waxcap.
We've also got some extreme species that like calcareous or very acidic.
Like we've got some wild thyme in here, and we've also got things like these lovely harebells as well. So one of the species on the NPMS indicator list for Machair is the lesser meadow rue, which is here. It's really delicate, sort of if anyone has thalictrums as a garden plant, it very much reminds you of that, just a sort of miniature version here. Quite small, little sort of nondescript flowers, but these it's almost like slightly woody stems. It's quite stiff, but a real specialist plant that you're going to get in this kind of habitat. There's an area here that they've actually fenced off so that it's not being grazed. I haven't managed to get to that bit, running on a time schedule for the ferry. But yeah, it's really beautiful and a really distinct habitat. And the thing that I really take away from this is the amount of harebells and eyebrights at this time of year. Really spectacular.